Gotta get the camera set up. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the wait. That's looking too high. Let's get down a little bit. There we go. Whoop. How's everybody doing? There we go. How does that look? Not too bad. Here we go. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Yeah, buddy. That was a big comment there. Yes, sir. This done. What's going on? What's going on? Nothing. How was your night going? We are going to be doing another cool little MOC, I believe, something like that. We also need to get an idea, something going to make a short. We have not done any type of short in a little while. We're going to be gone for a little while tonight. My girlfriend's probably going to stop by real quick before she leaves, and then she'll be back in a little bit and come out and hang out with us. Yeah. But first things first, we need to get some minifigures organized, not ordered. I got a few cool new sets ordered that I'm kind of excited about. Sweet, cool. Sounds good. No worries, buddy. No worries, sir. Got a bunch of cool Star Wars minifigures. I'm really starting to go down the Star Wars deep dive again, which is kind of scary because that can be very expensive because there are a lot of Star Wars sets. So I'm doing that. Want to whatever you're feeling. Let's see. Got that going. How is I feel like this background is too much. Let's get this off. There we go. Let's get a little music playing, just nothing crazy. Yeah, how's your guys' Friday? It's pretty much the weekend now. Well, I mean, that's cool. So that's always good. You gotta have a good day for that, right? That is always nice, having it be a Friday. Why am I not being able to figure out what to type here to go to the same spot that I usually do, and it is not working for me. There you go, got some ideas going. Why am I having such a hard time right now? We also got to figure out what kind of MOC we're doing. We're going to do something small, probably something smaller, more than likely. Nothing crazy big. Nothing crazy. Sorry, gotta lean over here for a second. Oh my goodness, this is, for some reason, way harder for me to figure out right now. There we go, this'll work. I feel like it's already gotten way hotter in here since turning that off. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Man, you gotta love the ads, right? You gotta love YouTube ads. It's like, they never show them to you when it's just you chilling, but the second you don't want there, like you don't actually need a YouTube ad, there's always a YouTube ad. You know what I mean? At least that's how I feel. That is how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel. Make it thriving. For a MOC idea, or is that just something you're talking about? Yeah, that would be cool. Do something with this. We kind of did that not too long ago. Did a cool little MOC with that for some pictures that actually need to get posted need to get posted on Instagram at some point. We got this little mock there. That was a cool little one that we did. Get that spun around. With Cad Bane, that scene where he shoots Cobb Vanth in, I don't remember if it's the Book of Boba Fett or if it is Mandalorian. I don't remember which one it is, but that was pretty cool. Good scene. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna build tonight, honestly. I gotta get these minifigures, like I've said, stuck somewhere. I've got a bunch of base plates over here, but I guess we'll just use for now. Stack some minifigures on there just for now. Get them kind of, get a few things organized. Yeah, how do you guys just keep all your minifigures? If you guys have a lot of minifigures, do you put them in little baggies and then all in a separate drawer? Do you have them displayed? Yeah, what do you do for your minifigures? Because I have quite a few minifigures and I have them all out, which is cool, but when they get dusty, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Sometimes you'll take them out, take a picture, forget to dust them, and then you zoom in and there's dust all over them. And then you have to go through and edit all that out, which takes a little while. Takes a little while. Not gonna lie on that one. But it's worth it at the end. It's for sure worth it. Yeah. And I also need to get some labels made. I need to get like one of those little label guns where you can print off the labels, so that way I can label everything back here, so that way I'm not guessing what is what, because that kind of takes the purpose out of having everything organized if you don't know where the heck it actually is, you know? It really defeats the purpose. Yeah, I don't even know if I actually put a drawer for the little clone trooper pieces. All like the visors, the antennas, what else is there? The flashlight, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I need to actually find. I don't know where I put those. Like the drawer, the container that has them all. So I guess for now, they're not getting one. Let's get the minifigures on the plate though. My bad. And then that way, once they're all on here, I can go through and kind of figure out what we're gonna do with them, you know? What we're gonna do. How's everybody's night going? I'm gonna be on for probably a little while tonight, actually, more than likely. We're gonna be on, just chilling, hanging out. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Anything. Got a bunch of minifigures that we gotta get sorted. I kind of want to do something with Boba Fett, like, I don't know, make either an extension for this or something. I don't know. I feel like it would be cool for this right here. I feel like it would be cool to extend this out a little ways, because it's kind of small for a bar, if you know what I mean. So I think that's something we might do. I feel like we could do that in kind of a cool way. So I think that's what we're going to do for now. We're going to hop on that and try to extend, like basically just add on to the Lego set. That's what we're going to do. How far, I don't know, because I do have a tendency of making things too big and then I run out of pieces halfway through and then ends up over there on the shelf of uncompleted MOCs, basically. So we've got to kind of scale it right, you know what I mean? Because I don't want it just to be another unfinished MOC that is going to be sitting on a shelf until I finally pick it up and be like, okay, it's finally time to finish this. Because there are far too many of those. What's going on, buddy? There are far too many of those unfinished MOCs. So, yeah, we're going to try and scale it. I still want to keep it somewhat Lego size. Like, I don't want it to not look like a Lego set anymore, if you know what I mean. I want it to still look like the Lego set, just a tiny bit bigger. A little more room for activities, you know what I mean. Just a little bit, because if you, like I was showing, the actual little bar area right here, or like the spot for them to sit down and hang out, is kind of small. So we can keep the same function of it, keep the same look basically, just make it probably twice as big. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just make it twice as big, because it is actually quite small, so yeah, that's not gonna be too much of a issue. And the fact that it's got these nice slope pieces that are not like one big continuous slope piece, it is split up into a few different pieces. Man, if I can pop them off. The fact that it's split into two pieces, we'll be able to just extend it basically and add a plate right in the middle, and you won't even be able to tell that we were there, theoretically, right? It's all a theory. A lot of people really, I think they kind of built that wrong too. Maybe we should make it wider? Should we make it wider too to actually, you can't see it, but should we make this wider possibly to actually line up with the doorway? I don't know. I feel like that is a possibility too that we could do, and it wouldn't really mess anything up in my opinion. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it a tiny bit wider, and we're gonna make it a little bit longer. That is the plan, Stan. We're going to actually use some of these pieces that are already here to help out with that too. Let's do some swapping of the parts. Do some swapping. Like that. I think that'll work. I would like to get a 6-pack though, or something a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Because I really want it to kind of pay, not necessarily pay homage, but I want it to do a little more justice to the throne room than this one did. Just a little bit, or not necessarily the throne room, but the more so the actual bar area, I guess you could call it. I guess you could call it that. Just gonna put that one there. We gotta start building up a little bit here. I just don't know how. Oh, there, that's how. That is how. Now I kind of see why they didn't necessarily make them line up, because they used a big slope piece here. Eyeball door possibly? The eyeball door, yeah, it needs to be larger too. It does work though, which is kind of cool. But the little eyeball does pop out. Not very good though. I mean, it does work pretty good. Yeah, I'm just working on trying to make it a little bit larger basically, because the little room on the side was way too small in my opinion. So we're gonna make it a little bit longer and then a little bit wider too. Nothing too crazy, but basically add 2 studs in depth, and then probably we'll do, I don't know, 6. We're gonna do a decent ways out, if you know what I mean. If I can figure this out. Because it's going to be one side off now, so I don't have to do that. It's not a problem. Except I just lost the other one. There it is. Just lost it. Basically, just grab Harry Potter sets and go to town. 100%. Actually, dude. Excuse me for coughing so much. I've got one right here that we can take apart. Should we do that? Let me see. Let me chat. If we should take this set apart and use some of the parts for it. Because I think I might have a smaller one too that we can check for. That is a possibility that we could take apart. Because I do not know anything about Harry Potter. I mainly just got those because they were on sale and they were a really good deal. You have so many parts. Many part. Yeah, right? because you can get them for so pretty cheap, honestly. I think I've got a few more over there somewhere that I might have to pull out. Yeah, honestly, I think that might be what we end up doing. That was a good idea, super good idea. Use what we got for now, and then I'm going to pull some Harry Potter cards. I need a 2x. That was a super good idea, though. Yeah, are you any of you guys into Harry Potter? I'm not super into Harry Potter. I've never seen any of the movies, honestly. But some of the sets and the minifigs are kind of cool. Kind of gives me like the Lord of the Rings vibe, which I was super into as a kid. Super into Lord of the Rings. Especially when they did the, is the one with the doggo plays Fluffy. Yeah, that is the one with the dog. Like that 3-headed dog or 2-headed dog. Yeah. I got these, I think actually my girlfriend bought this one, for that, like, the special 20th anniversary minifigs. I figured they were going to go up in price, but I'm pretty sure everybody thought that because everybody bought one. And I really don't do Lego investing anymore because, I don't know, it's not really worth it. And honestly, I don't know, it's just not really worth it. I don't know, so many people are doing it now, and everybody hypes up certain sets, and like, there's so many Lego YouTubers. Build a dog, please. Alright, well, for sure. Maybe when my girlfriend comes back later, we'll have her do that. That might be something kind of cool. We could have her actually build the dog. Because she doesn't really build Lego too often, but when she does, it is always fun to watch, that's for sure. Not in the movie, but it is always fun to watch. Man, I need more water. I swept the carpet in here right before, and there's like dust in the air now, which was not a smart move whatsoever. Not a good move on my part. I don't even remember what I'm looking for now. I need more. Gray plate. Booyah. And then, what else do I need? Ooh, I could add like a nice rounded end. Should we do that? I'm saying and killing every. Oh, that's interesting. Should we do a rounded edge? What do you guys think? Rounded edge, or should we do something different? I don't know how we pull that one off. Actually, I'm not quite sure how to pull that one off. I got too many stuffs in the way. I don't know if you can even see what I'm working on here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm even saying. I don't know what piece that would be. I need to pour parts out. If any of you guys watch Brickmaster Harry, I'm sure you guys do. He has a really great way of building, which is something that I kind of need to take note of, but we're not going to do that right now. That's going to be something we do later on. But right now, I guess this will work. I need to figure out, maybe we should move this. Whoa, throwing parts everywhere. Yeah, that looks good. Really give it that, not so normal silhouette, you know what I mean. I'm gonna see if I have another one right now that we can crack open for later. So I'm gonna come get right back in. I think we do. Maybe not. Yeah, there we do. How am I gonna get to that though? Let's see. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Yes, we do. So we got this one right here. Watch out, Paco. So let's pull this apart and see what all kind of parts we can get out of this. There's definitely some nice tan in there, and a lot of white. maybe we could do something kind of cool. Maybe like make like a nice white bar or bar table top or something like that. Might be kind of cool. Also, just love opening these new Lego boxes, right? Amazing. Let's get these out of here. Don't need these. Instructions. Nobody likes instructions. Just kidding. I love instructions. Get rid of the box down there for now. Actually, I should have kept that so I could put parts in it. But, oh well. It's always fun to see these gold minifigures. I don't know what you guys think about them, but it's interesting. I have so many. I've parted this set out, I don't know how many times. So I have so many of these little wooden doors. I should really, I could use them on a little Western MOC maybe or something. That would be kind of cool. We're going to save those. We don't need to necessarily open those up right now. Not necessarily. We're just going to leave the minifigure parts everywhere too, just for now. I kind of need some like, right here. Perfect, never mind. Don't even mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. It would be kind of cool to use some of this color, but we didn't use it anywhere else in the set. We're not going to. Basically, that's how I feel about that. I would like another kind of profiled texture, something or other for the wall. But I'm not sure. If you know what I mean, I'm not totally sold right now on what I was originally thinking for the wall, or thinking for a design type, slopey type feature. Maybe, actually let's just use 2 more of these newer tan bricks, just to get this little section, and then we'll use another one of these window type pieces here. And then, okay, so we've extended it about, we've gone 2 studs deeper, and we've gone 4 studs longer, roughly. Should we go a little bit further, or should we kind of wrap it up there? I feel like we could definitely go a couple more, and it wouldn't look nothing too crazy, but I don't know. I don't think it would look too bad if we were to wrap it up there, but I feel like if we wanted to add a couple more minifigures in there, it would probably be smart to, that's another thing we could do, is make it a little bit larger. We're kind of starting to slope it out this way, and I don't think it would interfere too bad when you open it all up. It might be what we do. We can even make the door much larger, yeah, with the eye. I didn't even think about that. We could totally make this section probably a lot larger. That might be kind of cool. Just make this set kind of like maximum, you know what I mean? Like the ultimate. Something kind of cool. Something like that. Just don't know what I need now. Oops. It's so nice. That was a great idea, by the way, with the Harry Potter stuff. There are so many of these perfect, I mean, they're all perfect, all these pieces. I do have to try to remember. I mean, I could go get the instructions. But I can't really do that after I just did all that about the instructions. So maybe no instructions for now. I think I remember how to do this. Pretty sure I remember this. Famous last words. I think I know. Just kidding. Should we use this? Oh no, never mind, it won't fit. Never mind, it won't fit. need to figure out the groundwork. Once we figure out the groundwork, then we can go from there. Then we go from there. Fortunately, I do not have all of the, actually, let's not go too much larger. I think we're just going to do that, wrap that there. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Mountain or no mountain? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay, that's how I want that. Now I need a lot more dark. Also gonk. Oh, the gonk torture. That's a great idea. I think I have a gonk droid too. Yeah, eventually I want to do. That's kind of like. So I got the. I think it's the 2012 Jabba's Palace, which I'm super excited for. And I got the Rancor pit to come with it. So eventually we might like put all three together and do something super cool, way larger, but that's gonna be a little bit. I mean, I do have it on the way, so theoretically, like next Friday, we could start a cool MOC, but that could turn into something where like it's a little too large. But I do have a lot of base plates, and the military base has kind of been slacking, so I'm thinking, what if the military base got turned into something different, and we did like a little micro base over here with all the figs I do have, something kind of cool, more staple, more detailed, versus just a wide military base which I spread out, which just looks more like a giant base plate with a few little buildings. So Jabba's Palace is built into, yeah, it is built into a mountain. I just watched a whole YouTube video actually about the Jabba's Palace, and that's kind of why I'm like kind of excited about it. Not just because of that, but I mean, it definitely helps. So, yeah, that's kind of why we're doing this. So it'll be fun. There's so many different things that I would like to do, because I'd have to start with the Rancor pit and work up. So I mean, like theoretically, you know, if I were to build one, the Rancor pit and everything could be that tall. So Jabba's Palace and everything wouldn't be till up here. So I mean, it would be like a fairly big MOC, but I mean, it would totally be sick to do for sure. I think it would be cool. And it would probably be good for the channel too, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's good for the channel, honestly. But I'm not necessarily too worried about it. We're just gonna keep doing what I feel like doing and go from there. Basically. I do need some long tan plate. That's gonna be an interesting one to find. Especially with all the right color. And then I'll also need to make a roof. Oops. Something I did not think about. Well, I mean, I did think about it, but I'll have to check that out. Now I don't remember how the roof was actually. And I cut. Where's the box? It's over there somewhere. We'll worry about that later. I guess we could piece it. Start piecing this, really. But it's not connected yet. Is there any gray brick in this? Probably not too much. There is. There is a little bit. So let's get that out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's tear open another bag. Later on, we will have my girlfriend build the, the little doggo. Oh, that's cool. There's a clear head in here with some like writing on it. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. But not really that. Got more little bags, little green parts. This is cool too, because it is in Boba Fett's color. That's kind of cool. That sand green. Kind of cool, not gonna lie. Yeah. Ooh, we've got some rock pieces in here. Man, there's so many minifigures in here. So many minifigures in here. More about them later. This is kind of cool, having these in that dark tan color. Your English sucks. Don't worry, mine's absolutely terrible too. Mine is terrible. Where did the brick? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That there. Whoa, throwing pieces off now. This is perfect. It ties them all together very nicely. Sort of. Interesting. We're gonna need, for sure, a little connector, which we do have right here. But that is gonna be a different type of connection that we're gonna need to make. That's gonna be a different type of connection that we'll need to make. It is possible. Where did the other slug piece go that I had? There it is. Actually, I don't know if that's it. This is it. Now it's a plate off. Interesting. Now is a plate off. We do have a lot more of the one of the biggest questions in the world. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll for sure have to check that out. That sounds sick. How though do I? Why can I not figure this out? It's just one stud I need the difference of. What should I use? He's also got a good video on fake this logo. Rand Place. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, I saw when I was on eBay a bunch of fake Lego Rancor and Java and stuff, and they looked super real. And I was like, wait a minute, why is this only $6? And then I could tell it was a little bit off, but I was like halfway curious. I'm like, should I buy some of these and check them out just to see? It might be kind of cute. Like, might be good for shorts or something like that, possibly. But yeah, I was interested by that. So I'll for sure have to check that video out. Definitely. Oh, that's good. There we go. This will work. Perfect. Now we got archway going across. Now we just gotta figure out a few other little things. And then we need to make all of the back covered too, which needs to be gray and tan, or light gray and dark gray, which is always, it's like the most common brick, but it's always the one that you never have, because it's so common that you use it all the time. You're like, oh, I won't need this, I won't need this, and then you use it, and then eventually you have none left, which is exactly what I've done to myself. Basically. Except this is a nice one. after that. So I have 2 of these. It can't be that one, right? It can't be that. Like you find 2 of them. It's a possibility that there's more in this bucket. In other words, I'm not sure. Don't know. To get more just random. I mean, I have a huge thing of bulk Lego, but I actually need to go through it. I guess is what I need to do. Actually, go through everything, kind of sort out what I have, what I don't have, see what I need, figure out my MOCs that I want finished. Kind of go through, prioritize which ones need to be finished for others, which ones I'm working on longer, things like that. Oh, really? It should be SBP_Lego. Should be all you need, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Spitting water out. Unfortunately, I'm not quite ready for that piece. That's gonna be way too narrow. If we do 2, we might have to keep that at 1. Unfortunately, or I mean, not necessarily unfortunately, but to keep it kind of realistic to a Lego set, if you know what I mean. If we go too big, or if we make it too cramped. Actually, I take that back. There's been a few Lego sets that you get, and there's absolutely no space. I mean, kind of like this. It's very tight to have minifigures move around. Not much room for activities. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. At some point, we're getting there. Also, I'm gonna turn the AC on for a second because it's getting toasty in here. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. That took way longer than I was expecting. We're back. Everybody say hi to Paco. Wow, don't jump, Paco. Don't jump on the Lego. No Lego. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm sorry. Let's continue building. I'll put the music here now a little bit. I'm so sorry if there's anybody even here still. Do I like Hasbro figures? Yes, I do. I used to have quite a bit, not necessarily so much now. But I used to have a ton, and I loved them. They were sick, for sure. Are you into them? They were cool. For sure. It's just they're like so expensive that I don't really need something else right now. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. Because it can get expensive. I mean, for any hobby, it can get crazy expensive fast, right? Right? Because like Lego, you're like, oh, it's not gonna be expensive. There's minifigures that are only like $5, $2. Later down the road, you're spending like a lot more. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just. Because I don't know, if anybody, if you're watching, would you rather take Lego minifigures or the brick? One or the other. You can only have one. I mean, the pieces is what makes Lego, I guess, theoretically, right? But I love minifigures so much. But now that I've been doing a lot more mock building minifigures, yeah. Now that I've been doing more mock building, I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, not really, it's not really hard to say. There's a lot of nice tan tile ones I didn't see before. We're for sure have to grab one of those. For sure. At some point. I gotta make another, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a red, dark tan, and then red brick here, or tile, that I need to kind of recreate a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe we don't even go another tan. Maybe we just do, should I take that back? Because I just found one. So never mind that. Good. Yeah, we're going to do the opposite. The ones on the set are red, tan, red. We're going to do, what did I just say? Yeah, we're going to do tan, red, tan. Switch it up. Yes, sir. Let's use one of these, actually. Nice piece. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should only do one right there, and then one of these. That. Yeah, I like that. Because then I can add some, I like Hasbro things. I don't have any anymore. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've got literally a bag right here of what's left that I've been kind of going through. Like I found a bunch of my old stuff when I was younger. There's a Darth Maul, Boba's jetpack, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, a battle droid, and there's some pre-Vizsla parts in there too that I'm kind of sad about. That I don't know. I don't know. If I get one, I feel like I'm gonna want a bunch more. You know, that's how Lego is, and I'm afraid that's what's gonna happen with that. I'm gonna buy one, and I'm be like, oh well, now I need this. And now I need this to go with him, and then I'm fully stuck down that rabbit hole. I don't know. And oh, it's because I made it wider. That's why. I'm an idiot. I was like, how did Lego get that to work? It's because I made it 2 studs wider. Duh. That is why. That makes a lot more sense. Maybe I need to run this just at the base decently and it's not too high, having one plate up. So that's what we're going to do there. We're also going to move that. We're going to move, well, we're going to do that later. Interior details, wait till later. Right now, we got to figure out what we're actually doing. So, no. Sort of. I sort of know. I think that'll work there. And as far as figuring out this, that's a whole other story. I need a little, there is one in here. I need like a separate, maybe that's what we do, dump this out and we put these in here. So that way we're not contaminating our bigger Lego pieces with our smaller Lego pieces. Right? Then I need kind of a weird piece. I need, of course there's one right here by the color, but I need a dark gray 1x3. That's kind of a weird piece. I don't know. That is kind of an interesting piece. I always love though the odd Lego pieces, like the odd numbers. You, for some reason, can always do interestingly cool things. Or I could use a 1x1 and 1x2. You know what would be cool? Is we're going to have my first pawn in carbonite, because I don't think there's any carbonite minifigs. Nope, none in that one. None in that one. Don't think there's one in this one. Kind of scared one of these come crashing off the wall. Nope, not one in that one. So yeah. The Canva is awesome. Yeah, right? I don't think we've got. Actually, that's not true. I've got some of the Razor Crest that we can pull out. Now that I think about it. Dang, I can just use 3 1x3s this time, how many I found. That's interesting. Usually I can never find a 1x3. And now, all I have is 1x3s. Isn't that interesting? Oh no. Now we need that. And then do we do another one of those, or do we do pillar piece for the corner? I don't know. I also didn't think about the fact that I'm going to have to build a whole wall section all the way to here. Not a problem, but it's still going to have to be done. And of course, I'm going to need a few more of these window sections, which I do believe we have more of. Yeah, right here. We've got a lot more. There's actually some great pieces in this one. I feel so stupid. There's going to be so many parts that we're not going to be using. You're building Lego Harry Potter right now. That's cool. That's pretty sick. I'm using Lego Harry Potter sets right now. Or Harry Potter parts. I mean, Lego parts, but you know what I mean. So that's kind of cool. But I do feel like I should put all of these parts at least into like the same bag, maybe. Or maybe organize them, kind of separate colors out, possibly, something like that. Yeah, what set are you building? Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about Lego Harry Potter, or just Harry Potter in general. So many parts. Hopefully I use them all. I'm not going to use them all, but Hogwarts grew of... Oh, nice. I'm going to have to look that set. I don't know which set that is. Set number 76. There we go. 76431. 76431. Try to type in Lego, so that way it does not take me to a random place. LGO 76431. Am I saying that wrong? Am I doing that wrong? 764. Oh, 413. 413, that's why. I was doing 3. 1, 3. Oh, nice. I'm an idiot. No, that is a different set. Oh, that's like the bigger version. That's cool. So can you build all 3 of these? Because they're all, like, they all kind of look the same, do they not? Can you connect them all? Is that what you do? That's kind of cool. They all kind of look like the same info structure, if you know what I mean. Is that something that you do? Like, can you connect them all together? That's kind of cool. I think that's kind of really cool, actually. I don't know how many windows it's doing, you know? I also want to build, like, kind of a wall-y looking structure. Not like that. Almost that. Nice, you can connect them. That's sick. I'm gonna have to look up a picture of it. I actually kind of want to see that. I love Lego sets that are like that. I think it's way cool. It's a really cool idea. And yeah, it gets you to buy a lot more, that's for sure, right? I didn't necessarily think about how I was going to do the roof. Could lead to a problem. Don't necessarily want to have that be walled off, because then it looks, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. That is super cool that you can connect them all together. I think we're gonna make this cool. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that open. Or like, maybe not necessarily open, but we'll tile it off, just so it looks complete. Which we'll do later, maybe. But I'm gonna have to figure out. That is going to be interesting. Because oh, never mind. There's all kinds of, no there's not really. There's a few. I think we'll be okay. We'll be able to figure out how to somewhat match it to what it used to look like. With some of these pieces and parts that we've got. I think that's what we'll be able to do. There is that trapdoor piece too, just kind of. And there's these in that nice dark tan, which I kind of like. I don't know how I would incorporate it, but I like it. I need another pillar piece or some 1x. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're doing. That there. Then figures, if I made it at least 2 studs wider, it would have worked. Oops. Because now I'm going to have to figure out oh, so now put that in. Oh, that's sick. That is pretty cool. Okay. Now I can totally see why you would do that. That is way cool looking. Yeah, that's sick. That is totally worth it for sure. Like I said, I'm not into Harry Potter, but that looks super cool. That looks sick. Maybe, remember how I was talking about doing that white, like, bar type section? Maybe that's what we do here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Once I figure out the wall, of course. Don't get distracted. Keep me on track, guys. Gotta figure out this wall first. Oh, perfect. And then we can do another one of this type of build sections here. And I do want to use another color run by. I just don't necessarily have one. So maybe wishful thinking. I'm trying to keep this like the Lego set. And the Lego set is not crazily detailed, so as far as the exterior wall goes. And I don't know if there is a Lego plate that diameter or that width. I'm sure there's some plate that is that width, but that's not what we're looking for. And I could do this way, but then that sinks it down, and it's not the strongest roof. Realistically, I should have made it a little bit bigger, theoretically, but I didn't. So, that being said, I'm going to have to get a little crazy with the cheese whiz here, I think. Figure out my own way of doing this. Connecting them all underneath somehow. Like I said, later on, Ness will be joining us. I'll actually be doing, building that dog. That'll be kind of cool, having her build something. I've got a few other little Lego sets too that I want to build, but we'll probably save that for later. I'm hoping to get some cooler content, some shorts made. I haven't made any of that short form content in a minute. So later tonight, we'll be trying to do something like that. I don't know. The shorts don't get the craziest views, and I've been trying to do it like at a somewhat rate. I mean, I do it at a regular every day, but it's not going crazy. So I think we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on building cool stuff. So that's what's really important. That's what matters, right? Just enjoying what you're building and building cool things. I need 2x2, and then actually don't need 2x2. I need something that goes all the way across. something to actually provide a little support, little core support. Because there is not going to be much structure, you know what I mean? So we got to figure that out. And I really need to start putting covering this up. I'm just noticing how much white there is. Still all works in progress. What section left do you need to complete the castle in? How many sets left do you need? Well, you pretty much completed. Should I make a roof modular? That's a possibility. Or like, to where it could come up. I feel like that would probably be a smart thing to do. But theoretically, I don't need to do that. Theoretically, I don't need to do that. I do want to add some cool texture, somehow, just not sure yet on how we're going to do it. I think I need to make, oh, I don't know what I need to make. I do need a support piece here though, I know that. That's going to be too tall there. And I'm not sure I like the fact that there's talking. I just want some good jazzy beats, you know what I mean? Without a bunch of ads. I think I'm going to actually do some binge watching of Star Wars tonight to kind of help with the ideas. Because I haven't watched really any Star Wars movies in so long. And we got more music with talking. That's crazy. Come on, man. It's not what I'm feeling like. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Taking me other spots, I just want. There we go. I think this is it. That'll work. That'll work. Oh man, I need to get some different type of lighting in here too. I'm not the biggest fan of the white LED lighting, but it does work good for pictures and stuff like that, which I guess is one bonus. Chat freeze. Oh yeah, it did. It did freeze up. Plus this resets. That's weird. It did freeze up for a second. Magic. Oh, that's sick. That's crazy. That's super cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That would be another thing for me to go crazy on though. I wasn't Harry Potter, so that is something dangerous. For sure for me. Oh, you know where I've got a bunch of that red color? Right here. Perfect. Let's go. I'm so happy I remembered that. That's always nice. Yeah, I remember in that video with the Jabba's Palace, there was talking about the little spider monk things. There's a bug buzzing me, which was a crazy story. I was like, whoa, that's actually kind of crazy. You never really hear that unless you like really go for it, because they don't really talk about that in like just the regular Star Wars movies. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch. I don't know if I'm gonna watch them in order, or if I'm just gonna kind of binge watch what I feel like watching. But we'll go from there once we do get to that point of the night. That's gonna be way later. Way later. That's for sure. I don't know. I think that's all we need really, is just some of these pieces. I believe. We'll get a few more later. Maybe 10. That'll look good there. And then I need maybe raise that one. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, yeah, there's one. There's one. And then we could use this with, what color would go good there? They don't use that really anywhere else. I guess we could do that. We could do that, and then I'd like to add a little more color in there. Or texture, I guess. I could throw brown in, but that's more what they used on the roof. I need to grab the box, so that way we can, oh, I don't know if it's still standing up over here without knocking too much stuff over. That way we can see the roof. Let's get that like that. That way I can just look at the screen and I can see what we're doing. I guess they didn't use too much brown there coming around, so that's always good. And I guess all those slope pieces I had were just from this. That's interesting. I don't know if I have any more of those to kind of recreate that. I think we'll be able to, but we'll see. That might look kind of cool. I'm getting like Stranger Things vibes from this song. But I think we're gonna have enough pieces to kind of wrap that section up, I think. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. I need to figure out the roof. That's what we need to figure out. Or not necessarily the roof, getting to the roof, the wall. I need to wrap up the wall. There we go. Now we're only one tile off. Only one tile off, not too bad. And there's one right here. I still need that one brick though, unfortunately. And I need two. Okay, so I also need to build the wall section here up a little bit, which we can do. We can do that. There's some of these here we can use. there. Use this one here. It would be nice to build that up one. Just thinking what I would use on that to do that. I don't know. Interesting. I want to get like another one of these sets maybe. I mean, if you can get them for a good deal, I feel like it's totally worth it. The minifigs that you get and everything else is super cool. I feel like it's worth it, but where was I going with that? I want to get another one. It's just way too expensive. I feel like the reason that it is expensive is because you get so many minifigures, which is kind of cool. The minifigures are great, but it is a very expensive set for the pieces. Piece count. You get 732 pieces, but you get 7 minifigures, I believe. So that's kind of cool. And it retailed for a decent amount though. But if you can get it for a deal, it is totally worth it in my opinion. In my opinion, I just gotta figure out what we're gonna use to kind of raise and get one more pillar out of this. That's all we need, one more. I just don't know if I got it in tan or not. Because I do want to build like a little white bar section over here, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm just not sure about the roof. I was thinking make it modular, make it tiled, like tiled off, so that way I could just pull the roof off. But that's gonna be a whole thing of its own, if you know what I mean. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna leave a little section here for development, you know what I mean? And then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Start building it up. I still need to make another piece to go here. And then I'm gonna need another piece for something else. Where was I going with that? I'm gonna need another piece for, to make that other little section look like this one. I guess I could use one of these. Since we're gonna have a little bar stool there, I'm sure I can figure out something to use in a little clip. Something that's one. Then I could do this. And then I could do this. And then hit it with the light tan. I'm not sure, should we do 2 light tan up and then another bracket somehow? I got that one that I could use, I guess. This tan one, something I was looking for a while ago when I was building something else that I don't remember. But now, of course, when I don't need it, we have it here. That's usually how it goes, right? Pieces you never need at the moment are the pieces you can never find, and then when you don't need them, you find them. At least that's how it goes for me. Oh, and I used 3 there, so I'm gonna need 2 plates. That's gonna be the difference there, is 2 plates. So, I think we can figure it out. I'm sure I've got at least one more of those red. If not, we could do something else. We'll figure it out. There's a dark tan. That's a good piece. Very nice. And just like that, I think we've got a roof that's pretty not the most structurally supported in a few spots. It's not the worst. Stick that there. Stick that one there. Now we gotta kind of make it look like that a little bit. Which is not going to be the easiest, considering the parts that we are limited to. But with that being said, we are going to try our best. I think we'll be able to figure it out too. I think so. Because for some reason, it doesn't seem like... Oh, because they only used one. Never mind. I was like, they used two there, and this seems way wider, but it's because I was thinking of this piece. They only used one and then this piece. That's why it seems so different. Because it also used them to round the sides off, which is unfortunate, considering I know that I probably don't have any more of these types of pieces. That's unfortunate. I didn't think about that. But there are some other pieces that I could probably add to this side that might kind of pull it together as far as using them on this side. Theoretically. I don't know. I think we're going to try it. And then we'll go from there. And if you guys are like, no, that looks like crap, then I'll be like, okay, that looks like crap, we're not doing that. Yeah. I still have to figure out this too. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. It's like, I'm not going to worry about it right now, and now I've lost it. Shit is, oh, there it is. There's part of it. Interesting. Now I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Because this technically needs one too. Right here. This needs one of these little corner pieces here. And then this would need one like that. So realistically, I need a lot more pieces that I don't have. I don't think. Because this doesn't, it uses some good slope pieces, but not that rounded slope piece. Like right here and right here. It's kind of that nice radius slope piece. And I'm sure I've got a few of them, but more than likely I don't have very many. And I'm not going to go digging through a bunch of Lego right now for that, so we're just going to make do with what we got, I think. And I do have another bucket that might have, this is actually the train, Harry Potter train. I parted out a lot of Harry Potter sets. There's quite a few pieces of the train in here. Why are all of the plates that I'm finding the same size? So frustrating. I just want a couple of the same. I mean, not. Why can I never just find the piece, the size? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm flustered. Okay, that's technically complete now. Now, I need. Oh, I should have done the interior first. Crap, that's going to be hard to get to. I totally should have made this roof modular. Should we do the interior before I get carried away on the roof? Snap, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. We've got a bunch of like interior story that we're going to have to add to tell. And I didn't necessarily leave too much room for it. So, we're going to figure that out. I think I have a few more of these too, which is good. We'll be able to add that. I got a sneeze coming. I feel like. I got a lot of tan tile too, which is nice. That would be nice. Where did the other piece go? That other slope that I had. This is the one problem with having just pouring out. There it is. Pieces and parts all over the place. One of the problems. So I need another. I need another. I need another light tan 1x4, and then I need a 1x4 in dark tan, and then I need a 1x4 dark tan plate or tile. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's all we need now. Pretty much all we need now. Light tan 1x4 plate. And I feel like there has to be one somewhere. These are 1x3. You guys ever get scared when you see a Lego spider or like Lego ant? Think it's a spider or something? I do. I almost just had a bad reaction to that, but it didn't. Spread. There's that. Nice. And then nice, got that part rounded off and it looks legit. As far as the rear and the sides, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do about that. I don't feel like I have very many of these types of slopes. It's kind of a somewhat newer piece, and I haven't. A lot of the bulk that I have is a lot older. Interesting. That's gonna be something I don't necessarily know what to do about. Could be just something we have to deal with in the future, possibly. I feel like this would be a nice connecting piece. The interior is something we're still gonna have to deal with too. I shouldn't just keep forgetting about that. It is cool though. It almost makes like a little box now when you fold it all up. Kind of cool. Now it's kind of, you gotta hold it connected together. Probably the best way. Probably the best way, but it's still got the function. How do you open it? Back here? This way? I don't know. As you're supposed to be able to open this. There we go, like that. So that way so it's still got that function. You can fold this thing in all kinds of crazy ways, realistically. Yeah, so it's still got all of its functions. So open it up and see everything. Only thing is, we gotta figure out, maybe I should do, let me guess, that's probably, oh, of course. Now, I kind of want to redesign it and use one of these pieces, that way it gets some light in there. Nab it. Because you could not see in there at all, it was way too dark. one of the bad things about building your own stuff, right? Sometimes there's a lot of trial and error you gotta do. That's what makes it fun. Look at that, perfect fit. Centered up, perfect, goes right across. Very nice. Does leave us with a slight problem. Now I've got 3 and 3 that I got to deal with. Could be problem. If I do that, then I've got 1 that I gotta deal with, which isn't necessarily any better. These do go all the way across, and they are holed, so it would allow more light in, which is what I'm trying to do. So I could do that. Could do that, and I do have another one of those. So now we're only missing something like that. Or let me see. If I were to use another one, how would that look? How far off would I be? Just one there. Interesting. Now I'm confused again. I don't necessarily just want a random piece of tile going across. But it definitely allows a lot more light in there, which is cool. So that's good. Now we just gotta figure out might have to go dig through the bucket for a second. Bigger bucket. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm gonna dig through the bigger Lego bucket. So it'll be in there. Oops, got parts falling down, things falling down. Oh, perfect, look. I think that's perfect. Exactly what we needed. See if there's any more. There is, nice, let's go. Is there any solid? No. Oh well. That was nice. I found very quickly found the parts that I needed, so that's good. Get rid of that tile, pop this on there, much better. Throw this back up here. Now we're golden. Now, theoretically, I gotta think here. I could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is centered. If I use 2, I only have. I think we can make that work. Do that. That. Shoot, I really wish I had a couple more of these. Dang it. I wish I had a few more of those. And that's kind of a weird piece too, in and of itself. Sorry for all the Lego noise. Lego ASMR. I'm sure that we could. Oh no, I knocked his hat off somewhere. I knocked off Cad Bane's hat somewhere. That's not good. I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to fix that issue. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. Interesting. And actually, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking what we might do. I pretty much just got home when I started this because I was running way late and I have not eaten food, no dinner yet. What if we take a slight break and we end this one and you guys turn your notifications on if you guys want, and maybe we can, wow, my hair's crazy, right? Yeah, my hair's crazy right now. Maybe we will come back later and do another live tonight. So if your notifications are on, I'm not gonna schedule a live. Clean up. I gotta eat. I'm not thinking clearly. I got no food in me. I got no energies. So maybe let's get some food. You guys take a little break, and then we'll come back and we'll actually finish this up completely, get everything looking better, and then my girlfriend will be home at that time, and we'll do something a little bit better. What do you guys think? I think that's what the plan's gonna be. I'm thinking that's the plan. So I need food. I'm hungry. I am very, very hungry. So let's do that. Let's go get some food. And then we'll be back live later tonight. And we'll do something way better. I'll have more energy. And my girlfriend will be here. We'll read some chat. We'll have some fun. And we'll build something cooler. We'll actually take care of these messes that I've been making. And we'll finish this. Make it a nice, big old, juicy Lego set. And we'll go from there. So I'm gonna come over there, I'm gonna wrap up this stream, and then we'll catch y'all in the next one. I appreciate everybody hanging out right now. Make sure your notifications are on, and we will see you in the next live. Peace.